Welcome back to part 6 of my Sekiro Shadows Die Twice guide. In the last episode, we went through Ashina Castle and some of the outskirts and picked up all the items, defeated the enemies we wanted to defeat, and now we're going to start heading towards Senpou Temple. So to get there, we are going to travel to the Ashina Castle abandoned dungeon entrance. If you haven't watched the other videos, make sure you go back and watch them. I'll put them all in a playlist, the Sekiro playlist on my channel. If you have any questions, make sure you leave them in the comments. I'll try to help the best I can. I'm trying to make this as easy as possible for anyone to be able to get through. You're going to have to get some sort of skill with the game, but I'm going to make it as easy as possible, like I said. Okay, now, down here, there are some enemies. If you don't set them on fire, you have to deal them 2 death blows. So we're going to get our flame ready. I hate these crickets. And here's the first one right here. Set him on fire. And then take him out. If they grab a hold of you, they'll do some damage to you. They're not too dangerous of enemies, but it just can't get annoying by you having to death blow them twice if you don't set them on fire. Okay, coming here, there's going to be a bunch of crickets that are going to pop up. Just start swinging. Crickets are just there for an annoyance. They don't really do much damage to you. Okay, there's going to be another one of these enemies right over here. Okay, now we're going to drop down right here. There's going to be some crickets. Should be one more somewhere. There he is. Okay, pick up the oil. The oil. Now we're going to go through this area here just for a second. There's another enemy. Read that. It says, "Here lie the vassals of the Ashina clan, executed after the Great Rebellion. May their spirits rest." And when I was talking in the last video about the anti-air death blow that we got, those guys down there, the Shichimen warriors, those are the ones that we can possibly use it on one of the 2 enemies. Those are a little bit easier to use them on than the other enemy, in my opinion. But it's not really something that's really important in the game. But we can see there the Shichimen warrior. We aggroed him, but we're not going to fight him right now because we're not ready. We could go down there and maybe beat him, but we're not really ready for him. We have to upgrade some stuff and get a little bit more powerful. Okay, come through here. We're just going to run and tap this idol real quick. Now, the guy in a previous video that we were talking to, where I said we only had one option to tell him we didn't know where the sounds were coming from. If we would have came through here first, we could have sent him. We could have sent him down here, which is what we're actually going to do. Because he only... if you run his quest line all the way through, these damn crickets get on my nerves. If we run his quest line all the way through, you don't really get much. If you're interested in like how his quest line goes, I mean, I'm sure you can find it out. But we'll run into him again and I'll show you what we'll do. You get a little bit more, particularly if you're not farming a lot. Sending him this way is the best way because you get some VATs to be able to upgrade your prosthetics. Okay, let's talk to him.
やはりそうですか。あの任を請け負っていただけるとか。私は道中落ち水の施術の支度を任されております。早速ですが、忍びのお方、師匠から預かった文をお渡ししましょう。司祭はこちらに。
Okay, if we read this, what he's doing is he's requesting from us to send one tough man, preferably a strong samurai or a young large soldier, such as a member of the Taro troop. And if we remember earlier when we eavesdrop and they were talking about the Taro troop putting the armor on them, it's those big guys that we see throughout the game. Now, there's only two people that you can send to him. One is the guy I was talking about that we told we didn't know where the sound was coming from. And another one is a guy we haven't met yet that we're going to meet shortly. The guy we haven't met that we're going to meet shortly, it's not worth it to send him to him. We want to send him somewhere else, which I'll show you when that time comes. Here we go, the damn crickets. Okay, so let's head this way, get away from the crickets. Okay, we're gonna head this way. And we can see we got some enemies up here we're gonna have to deal with. But we can take them out fairly easily. If you don't come up here and you try to swim through, that guy will start shooting at you and it can be a pain. Alright, pick these items up. And we're gonna go straight through here and you're gonna swim fast. Swim fast, swim fast, swim fast. Jump up out of here. Go over here, kill the guy with the gun first. And that's it for this area. I feel like this area could have been a lot more than what it was, but there's a lot of content in the game, so you can't really be that nitpicky, but I feel like they could have done some pretty cool stuff with this area. Particularly if you're familiar with FromSoft's games and how they do a lot of dungeon areas like this. I mean, they do a good job. But it's more just like a pathway through to get to this area, the Senpou Temple, which, if you remember, when we got the Demon Bell, we actually ended up in this area, but we couldn't go any further. And this part's a little bit strange. I'm just gonna tap this real quick. And when you talk to this, I'm not sure exactly what it is, but we're talking to something or someone, and they give us an ominous warning, and you think like, oh man, like this is gonna be pretty intense, but basically she tells us to stay away, to not go through here. Come around here, pick this up. Another Gatchin sugar. Sweet. And go over over here. Pick this up. Get off the wall, dummy. And there's the guy right there that I said we could send him to the dungeon. Or, yeah, to the dungeon. Or the other guy to the dungeon. But we don't want to send him.
置いていかれてしもうた。みんな小太郎を置いてどこへ行ったんじゃ。おらどうすればいいんじゃろう。なぜ泣いている。皆に置いていかれてしもうたんじゃ。皆とは。皆はあれ誰じゃ。くるくる回る赤白いお花、たった一輪真っ白いお花、真っ白いお花が見当たらない。なんだと。頭が痛え。すまねえ。あんた何を言っているのかオラにも訳がわからねえんだ。とにかく真っ白いお花を探さなきゃ。
Now we can do nothing here, but we find out that he's looking for a pure white flower. And we can actually give that to him, or we can give him another flower, which is the one we're actually going to give him. And giving him that flower will send him over to the peddler, or the merchant that we first met in the game. And it's going to give us a whole bunch more stuff that we can buy. But we can see we jump down here. These guys are worth quite a bit at this point in the game too. And they also, as you see, we got a lump of fat wax, which is another vat that we can use to upgrade our shinobi prosthetic. This guy here, you'll see in a little bit that we're going to use him. He'll actually raise that kite up, but we can't get him to do it just yet, so we'll just take him out. We're getting Getchin sugars all around. Alright. Now we're gonna go up here, go into these bushes, and duck. We're gonna be facing off against these monks, and these monks in numbers can be pretty tough. So we're gonna try to take them all out one by one, just like with all the enemies. This guy first. This guy second. And last but not least, you. Now come through here, duck down, and come up here. Try to take out one of these guys. This guy. Okay, now duck back down here. Alright, they seen us. Just go ahead and grab this while we're up here. We're gonna try to fight them one at a time, or de-aggro them, whichever one you want to do. These guys are the toughest. Okay, so unfortunately we had a game crash again. And it was when I was in the middle of fighting this guy, so we'll just drop down. At least it let me, it saved the game from killing the other two, but I don't think I sucked up any of their sin or any of their items, which is unfortunate. But anyway, come up here, get into these weeds. There's two guys right here. We want to take them out behind this rock. Wait till they get behind this rock. crouch down. The reason we wanted to wait till they got behind the rock is because there's 3 more of them up there that we can take out one by one. But they'll spot you if you take them guys out not behind that rock. So 1 and 2. So I was wrong, so there's 2 of them. Sorry about that. Alright, let's just run down here real quick, grab this. Grab this. Yeah, this game, man, I mean, for how old this game is, it crashes a lot. For me, it does. At least at once every time I play it, it'll crash. That's the second time it's crashed since I've been playing this and recording these 5 and 6 episodes. Okay, come back around this way, up here. And we got a bunch of crickets in here. They're not really necessary to take out, but why not? And we've seen that guy walking there. We want to go up behind him. And if we look, we can see there's 3 of them right there praying. Don't mess with them right now, because we're going to stay crouched and we're going to go back here, because if you go out here, it'll aggro this big guy and you'll have to deal with the big guy and 3 of them. Now, before we go out here, let's change our combat art to this, and I'll show you why. Take this guy out, and we're going to use our combat art right here. Take these 2 out. You see, it works good against them guys. Okay, we're going to grab this real quick and run away, because that thing will come to life and it'll grab a hold of you. As we'll see him here in another spot as well. Okay, let's talk to well, let's grab this. Another Getch and Sugar, I believe. No, Mibu Spirit, sorry. Alright, let's talk to this old lady.
一つは生ガキ、一つは干しガキ。あっちじゃ。生ガキはあっちじゃ。駆け越えて穴くぐり。生ガキもいでくれよさ。
生ガキ、どういうことだ。
困りごとかい。しからばお米じゃぞい。お米じゃ。困りごとあるならばお米を恵んでくだされよ。
And we can do nothing because we don't have any rice. Rice from the divine child, she says. And we'll actually be getting some rice, but just not yet. Okay, first let's go over here. Let's pick this up. And when I said earlier that we would use that guy to bring that kite up, this is where it'll be eventually, and we can just kind of use it to rope across. But we can't do it yet. Now down here we got an enemy. Let's jump. We got another one up there. We'll take him out. thought there was an item over here. Oh, there it is. Okay, and I'll go sugar. Okay, now come back this way. Go down here and crouch down. And there's, see the guy with the torch? Wait for him to come here, and you can see him. He'll stop. As soon as he turns around, we're going to go get him. And we got another one right there, but we're not going to worry about him. Go this way instead, because you see the dudes that look like the guys off Big Trouble in Little China? Them guys? There's two of them there, and they are super duper tough. If you have a chance and you can get away from them and not fight them, don't fight them. I'm telling you that right now. They are super tough, and that's the enemy that I said you could use the anti-air death blow on too, but it's hard as hell to use it on them. Okay, so what we're gonna do actually is go this way. We'll see two guys sitting here. We need to go up behind him, take him out, take out his drunk buddy. Okay, now we aggroed the guy up there. Let's let him walk a little bit, because we're going to go up there. Now we're actually going over there, but sometimes it's hard to get from here. So this is what we're going to do. And there's also an item up here we want to get. Grab it, jump over, and bam. Now we're safe. And I'm telling you, we're not done with them guys. There's more of them, but you'll find out. Just don't even try to fight them. It's just not worth it. They don't even give you that much experience or anything. All right, let's tap this. And turn around and go this way. Don't want a ledge hang. Trying to grab this without falling down. There it is. And here we go, another merchant. This guy doesn't really have anything that's like mandatory, but buy these two permissions, right, or persimmons right here. We need them. The other stuff we could do without for now. Let's go back up here. If you need to rest, but we're gonna move on. And where we want to go is right there. You can see we can go down or up. We want to go in the middle. So you're gonna run, jump, grapple across. This is the safest way to do this area. Jump up here and crouch down. Walk until this guy falls off the wall up here. And we're going to come up behind him and deal him the ultimate blow. Okay, now grapple across. You see the guy we're locked onto? Grapple across and go backstab him fast. Okay, now right there you see we can go there. That's not the way we want to go. We want to go right there in the middle on that tree. You can see one guy up there and there's another one over there. If you go over there, you're gonna have to fight him. So this is what we're gonna do up here. Come here, lock onto him, jump, take him out. Back up on the tree, move forward, jump and hang. Shimmy on over here. We're going to take him out with a death blow on the ledge. Okay, now there's two ways you can go here. Up that way or this way. And this is the way we're going to go. Now this jump can be a little tricky. Luckily you don't die if you miss it. You'll just lose half your health. You just got to make sure you heal. Because what you got to do is jump across. You're going to use your grappling hook, and it's going to like repel you over, and then there's a ledge over there you got to hang off of. So you're going to jump, press L2 to use your grappling hook, and then start holding in X immediately. But you got to try to angle. As you see, I missed. You got to try to angle yourself back. When you jump off, you'll have to angle yourself back like to the right to be able to hit that ledge just right. But it's kind of tricky. I missed again. Alright. A little bit off here. Let's try it again. But you're seeing how not to do it at least. I'll get it this time. Maybe not. You got to kind of angle back hard. If you mess up more than times than you got healing gourds, then just go back and rest and come back. It's not that huge of a deal. Try here. Still missed. All right, there we go. Now I got it. But you see, it can be kind of a pain. All right, now you're going to drop and hang again. Drop, hang. Drop, hang. Right there. And we're going to drop down here, grab this. And how are we going from here? I can't remember. Okay, now we're going to do the same thing again. As you see, we got a grappling spot right there, and we're going to have to hang. So it'll shoot us across and then hang. So jump, use it, hang. That can be a little finicky too sometimes, so you just have to retry it if you mess up. Now we're going up. Now we're going to have a couple lizards drop. Just take them out real quick. You don't even necessarily have to take them out, but we did anyway. Now make sure you're in the middle when you start using these double wall jumps right here, because if you're not in the middle, sometimes it'll propel you off the cliff. Alright, now there's the white flower that the guy was asking us for, but like I said, we're not going to give him the white flower. We're going to give him a different flower that we're going to get right up here in a few minutes when we go back. But we're about to see a place that's familiar and that we'll remember earlier from the Demon Bell. This was the door that said it wouldn't open from that side, so we have to open it, and now there's our Demon Bell. And also, if we ever, when we come back and we want to fight the Headless, we can use this as a shortcut to the Headless. But see up here, there's the Demon Bell, and there's our little bonfire, or I should say sculptor's idol that we didn't use. Okay, let's pick this up. Some monkey booze. Now all of the sake and booze and stuff you get in this is just for dialogue that you can unlock with different characters, which we will unlock all the dialogue. But let's go up here and we're going to travel back to the sculptor's idol we was just at. Travel, and we're going to go to this one, Shigendo. And instead of how we had to go across, I said we could go up. Now we're going to go up. Make sure you go in the middle again. Run, jump, grapple, jump, crouch, walk. If you need like Gatchin sugars and want to get a little bit of experience, these guys are good for trying to farm that as well. Okay, luckily I didn't have to use I alerted him, and I alerted another one too. He's looking. We don't want him to see us because they can hop around. Okay, up on the tree here. Forward, jump, hang. Okay, that's where we was missing the jump at, but this time we're gonna go this way. Grapple up to here. And we're gonna go right up here, and this is where we're gonna get the flower that we want to give to the big guy, the red and white pinwheel. Now, to progress forward, we need to go this way, but we're not going to go this way just yet because we don't want to. We have to fight a mini boss on the bridge right there that we probably would recommend not fighting just quite yet. So let's go ahead and use the homeward idol, and we can just go anywhere. Now, well, while I'm here, let's go ahead and we can upgrade the axe now. And you can see there's a Sabi Mora and everything, but we don't have quite enough stuff to upgrade that. We could upgrade that, the umbrella, but not really worried about it at the moment. But we could go ahead. It does make the axe a little bit better, and also allows you to have like a strong attack with it that the other one doesn't. Oh yeah, let's give her this gourd seed. Now we've got 7. And there's only 10 in the game, so we're 3 away from getting all of our healing gourds filled. Okay, so now where we want to go is back to the Ashina outskirts, to the stairway. We're going to go see the merchant guy real quick that asked us for the information.
侍たち
本当ですか。
塩が足りぬようだ。
なるほど、塩か。食うのはもちろん、死人の清めや怪我にも使う。戦場で死体が腐れば流行り病も道理ってわけだ。皆塩がなくて困り果ててる。そいつは儲け時ですね。なーに、塩があれば助かるものが多い。多少高く売っても罰は当たらぬでしょう。そうと決まれば塩を工面せねば。旦那、ありがとうございます。
Okay, so he tells us if we come back, he'll have some new items in stock from the money he made from the salt that we gave him the information on. So come back up here. Rest, and we'll go back and talk to him again. And now he's got some Goken sugar, a couple of these Yashariku's sugar, a couple more heavy coin purses, and also we can buy scrap iron and black gunpowder now at will. So that's what we get for that. Now, but what we also do is get him to ask us for another favor.
聞いてください。
商いの話か。
さすが旦那、察しがいいですね。どうも最近気なくせえ。戦の匂いがしやす。この木に乗じりゃまた人儲けできそうだ。そこで旦那にお願いしたいことがありやす。
なんだ。
戦場あさりのための人手、それが欲しいんでさ。戦場にはまだ死体がゴロゴロと転がってやす。ありゃ宝の山だ。あされば槍も太刀も鎧兜も手に入れ放題でさ。戦自宅となりゃ武具が飛ぶように売れやしょ
う。どういった人手が欲しい？
そうですね。戦場あさりは汚れ仕事で力仕事。でかくて力のあるやつを一つお願いしやす。
Okay, so who do we know that's big and strong and thick? That's right, the dude that was asking us for the flowers, which is why we got the red and the white one instead of the white one. If we give him the white one, then we progress his storyline. There's 3 ways he can go. You can send him to the dungeon, you can progress his storyline, or you can send him here to the Anye, the Ayeni or something, the merchant guy right here. Progressing his storyline, you don't get much for it. Like it's I don't even remember what it is, but it's like nothing even worth anything. Just like the other guy progressing his storyline all the way forward, he gets the bundled Jizo. It's a special bundled Jizo, but still you can get more by doing other things, which is why we're going to actually send him to the peddler. So we'll go back to right here. And come out.
マシどこ？
Give him the red and white pinwheel, not the white.
お前が探しているのはこれか？
それは赤白いお花だ。オラの探しているのは真っ白いお花じゃよ。
そうか。
でもあんた探してきてくれたんだな。ありがとうな。あんたいい人だ。
真っ白いお花か。
そうだ。飛んでいった。そうだ。真っ白いお花は飛んでいっちまったんだよ。
Now, you can either give him the white pinwheel, like I said, but that's not what we're going to do. We're going to suggest a travel destination, not to the abandoned dungeon, but we're going to tell him about Inyanma the peddler.
アシナの城近くにいる穴山という物売りが手伝いを探している。手を貸してみてはどうだ？
皆のことは気になるけども、このまま一人ぼっちも寂しいしな。よし、わかった。ほら、行ってみるぞ。
それがいい。
やっぱりあんたいい人だ。
Sound like he said, yeah, buddy. Now we're going to go back to the stairway. And there he is, the big guy.
忍びさん、本に穴山さんはいいお人だな。戦で死んだ人たちを弔うためにオラを呼んだそうじゃ。鎧兜を取って差し上げて体を清めてお墓を作る。このご時世でなかなかできることじゃない。
And the dude that got him out there thinking he's doing it for goodwill to, you know, get the weapons and everything off the dead corpses. He ain't shit for that.
目利きは最高だ。いいやつを連れてきてくださった。力持ちな上、死体を漁るのもいとわね。おかげでまあ、ブグがたんまり儲けもがっつりでさ。もちろん、新しい品も仕入れやしたぜ。見ていってください。
And now we can get Akko sugar at will. There's no limit. There's 2 bulging coin purses extra available now. And we can also buy 4 scrap magnetite, black gunpowder, 3 yellow gunpowder, and 3 lumps of fat wax. These are all fast to upgrade our shinobi prosthetic.
旦那のおかげで足の商いは上り流。足な一の商い人になる日もそう遠くないかもしれやせん。旦那ももし困ったらうちで雇って差し上げやしょう。
断る。
釣れないお人だ。まあいいや、旦那。また来てください。
Alrighty. We're actually gonna go pick up a couple items real quick that I did not get. He hit me once. I'll give him that. Alright, jump over here. Swing across. And that is it. Jump over there. And you shimmy across and it takes you up there to where we was just at. But I'm gonna just use, because we've done everything we need to do here now. Now we're at a crossroads. We could go back to the Ashina Castle and finish the Ashina Castle, but it's not really the best thing to do. We want to try to still upgrade as much as we possibly can. So you could also go and fight the 2 guys that we left there earlier. You could go finish Senpou Temple. Or what we're going to do is go finish the Harada Estate. And we're going to fight the main boss in that area. And she is tough. But we'll do that on the next part. So that, because this video is getting long enough, and that way we can start it fresh and start taking out enemies and finish up till we can get to our first major boss fight. But if you enjoyed the video, make sure you leave it a like. Appreciate you watching. If you haven't watched the other videos, check out the playlist Sekiro on the channel, or check out any of the other videos. Till next time, take it easy.